Angel Reese putting on a show, outduels Caitlin Clark with 25 points, 16 rebounds in the Sky's win over the Fever. Reese scored a career high to help Chicago beat Indiana 88-97.
Have you ever wondered what happens when an elite athlete, someone widely viewed as untouchable, gets pulled into a controversy that could threaten their entire career? Buckle up, because this may go down as one of the most shocking chapters in WNBA history. Angel Reese, one of the league's most recognizable stars and a player known for her physical dominance and confidence, is now at the center of serious allegations involving performance-enhancing drugs. The claims have sent shockwaves through the sports world, igniting debate, speculation, and intense scrutiny. This isn't just another viral headline. If these allegations hold weight, they could fundamentally change everything for Reese's career and for the WNBA as a whole. Let's take a deeper look at how one of the WNBA's most high-profile stars appeared to fall from grace. What was once a meteoric rise to stardom now looks like a stunning and sudden unraveling. Even more shocking is the idea that this entire situation may have been avoidable, that different choices along the way could have led to a very different outcome for Angel Reese. So, how did it reach this point? How did a player who seemed to be at the top of the basketball world find herself surrounded by controversy? Let's break it all down and trace how everything unfolded.
Reese is the first rookie since Aja Wilson with 25-plus points and 15-plus rebounds in a single game.
I'm a dog. You can't teach that. I'm going to go out and do whatever it takes to win, and every single night, my teammates rely on my energy. So being able to continue the energy, even if we're down, even if we're up, that's what I do.
Angel Reese has been at the center of a lot of attention lately, but not for the reasons she would want. A high-profile and outspoken star in the WNBA, Reese is known for her fierce competitiveness and commanding presence on the court. Now, she's making headlines under a cloud of controversy. According to multiple reports, Reese is facing allegations of using performance-enhancing drugs, a situation that could seriously damage her reputation and potentially threaten her career. Steroid use in sports isn't just a rule violation. It's a betrayal of the trust of fans, teammates, and the entire sports community. For a player like Reese, who has openly embraced her status as one of the league's elite, this controversy is nothing short of devastating. So, what exactly happened? How did she get here? And what could be next for a player who once seemed untouchable?
Just because of one single game. And just looking at that, like, I'll take that role. I'll take the bad guy role, and I'll continue to take that on and be that for my teammates. And if I want to be that, and I know I'll go down in history, I'll look back in 20 years and be like, yeah, the reason why we watching women's basketball is not just because of one person. It's because of me too, and I want y'all to realize that. Like, it's not just because of one person. A lot of us have done so much for this game, and Kennedy has been here before, obviously, but there are so many great players in this league that have deserved this for a really, really long time, and luckily, it's coming now.
Let's take a moment to talk about performance-enhancing drugs and why they are such a serious problem in professional sports. Steroids aren't just about working harder. They're a form of cheating. They give athletes an unfair advantage by pushing their physical abilities beyond natural limits. It's not just about extra hours in the gym. Steroids artificially increase muscle strength, stamina, and endurance, creating the illusion of being unstoppable, when in reality, the athlete is playing with a stacked deck. For this reason, steroids are banned in nearly every professional sport. They disrupt the level playing field, compromising the integrity of competition. Beyond the unfair advantage, steroid use can seriously damage an athlete's health and reputation. In a sport like basketball, where agility, speed, and explosive power are crucial, the edge steroids provide is both artificial and difficult for competitors to counter fairly.
Goes out there, fights, gives it all she's got for her teammates every day. And they were relevant for a while before they went on this latest losing streak. But 26 double-doubles on the season, averaging a double-double, only the fifth rookie in WNBA history to pull that off. You can't say enough. The only thing you can say about her as a rookie is that she wasn't Caitlin Clark. That's about it. Everything else is nothing but positive, and even that is positive because everybody ain't gonna be, the female version of Steph Curry, for crying out loud. That's what Caitlin Clark is, playing two different positions. But Angel Reese deserves all the credit in the world.
Heck of a season.
Heck of a season. I think she's got a really, really bright future.
Absolutely.
When a player like Angel Reese, known for her power, dominance, and near impenetrable presence on the court, is accused of using performance-enhancing drugs, It shakes the very foundation of her reputation. Suddenly, everything she has built comes into question. Was her dominance genuine, or was it fueled by illicit substances? For fans, this can be shocking and even heartbreaking. It changes how you see the player, the sport, and the integrity of the game itself. You also can't talk about Angel Reese without mentioning one of the WNBA's most high-profile rivalries, her ongoing feud with Caitlin Clark. For those who follow the league closely, this rivalry isn't just about who's the best player, it's about who shines brightest in the WNBA spotlight. Clark has been nothing short of phenomenal. She's been breaking records, dominating games, and doing it all with pure, natural talent. Unlike Reese, who now faces steroid allegations, Clark's accomplishments are uncontested. She even shattered the WNBA rookie scoring record with 761 points, all while playing clean and within the rules.
Last night, we saw Caitlin Clark take the last shot of her season, one that ended with an 87-81 loss to the Sun in Game 2 of the first round of the playoffs. Clark was the first one in the tunnel. Her long year of basketball over, she was chosen #1 in the WNBA draft and took a team that had won 30 combined games over the previous 4 years to its first playoff berth since 2016. Clark had a
And now, the story takes an even more intriguing turn. While Caitlin Clark has earned numerous honors for her performances, Angel Reese has often been vocal about her own greatness, claiming she deserves equal recognition and suggesting that the media favors Clark because of her race. However, with these steroid allegations looming, Reese's bold statements and confidence now seem like a possible smokescreen, masking deeper concerns. The possibility that Reese may have relied on performance-enhancing drugs changes the narrative entirely. What was once a rivalry between two elite athletes now raises a different question. Is this a story of one player rising purely through talent while the other may have bent the rules to reach the top? If the allegations prove true, it shifts the entire dynamic, and it's a reckoning both fans and the WNBA will have to confront.
Basketball has really consumed my life for a year, so I feel like it'll be good for me to kind of reflect back on everything that's happened. I feel like I didn't even have time to really reflect on my college career because it ended so fast. And then I came here and was trying to give everything I could to this team. And it was special. There was a lot of things that this group accomplished that, a lot of people probably didn't think was possible.
The allegations against Angel Reese also highlight a deeper issue: desperation. It's no secret that the pressure to perform at the highest levels of professional sports is immense. The spotlight, sponsorships, and expectations from fans create a constant demand to succeed. For someone like Reese, who has built her entire brand around being the best, the pressure to stay on top must have been overwhelming. This intense drive can sometimes push even the most talented athletes toward choices they might not otherwise make.
Angel Reese putting on a show, outduels Caitlin Clark with 25 points, 16 rebounds in the Sky's win over the Fever. Reese scored a career high to help Chicago beat Indiana 88-97, despite 17 points and a franchise record 13 assists from Clark on Sunday. Reese is the first rookie since Aja Wilson with 25-plus points and 15-plus rebounds in a single game.
But here's the twist. When you're going head-to-head with Caitlin Clark, a player whose talent and instincts are completely natural, the pressure can be overwhelming. Reese's alleged use of steroids now appears like a desperate attempt to stay competitive, protect her image, and remain relevant in a league where pure skill is shining brighter than ever. In sports, there are few things uglier than using performance-enhancing substances to make up for natural limitations. The irony is striking. Reese, who has long been the loudest voice in the room, proclaiming herself the greatest, may have been covering up her own insecurities. Instead of grinding harder and refining her craft, Reese reportedly took what some would call the easy way out. Steroids might build muscles, but they cannot create heart, something Caitlin Clark has in abundance.
Oh, I love a good rivalry. And it continues, and the fireworks are still there, folks. Angel Reese, Caitlin Clark squared off again as the Clark's Indiana Fever defeated Reese's Chicago Sky 88-83 on Sunday, making it 2-0 Clark in the pros. Reese and Clark have been linked since their much-hyped matchup in the 2023 Women's Final Four when Reese came out victorious. This one not without controversy. as Reese, attempting to block Clark's shot, also delivered a hard blow to her head. As Clark drove to the basket in the third quarter, officials upgraded the call to a flagrant 1 foul. Reese seemed to take exception to the ruling.
Angel Reese has long built her brand as one of the WNBA's most dominant and outspoken stars, but the steroid allegations now threaten to undo that legacy. Her accomplishments, once celebrated, are suddenly under scrutiny, while her rivalry with Caitlin Clark highlights the contrast between natural talent and alleged shortcuts. Beyond personal consequences, this controversy could impact her endorsements, reputation, and the league's image. For fans, it's a stark reminder that in sports, shortcuts like performance-enhancing drugs are eventually exposed, and the fallout can be devastating.